So, I wasn't going to do a back-to-back video on The View. I wasn't even going to do a back-to-back video at all. But today was so good on The View. It wasn't a Meghan McCain day. It was a Joy Behar got her ass, and I love Joy Behar. Okay, I do. But she got her ass kicked by combat veteran Tulsi Gabbard. Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard. Presidential candidate Tulsi Gabbard. Russian doll Tulsi Gabbard. So, if you didn't watch The View today, I'm going to put the clips in this video. Joy and Tulsi went at it. Tulsi called out Joy immediately. As soon as she sat down, they were, Whoopi tried to, be so nice. Because I think Whoopi knew something was going to happen. So she brought up the Hawaii telescope debate controversy. That's a good issue. And it's a good topic to talk about. But that's not what we're talking about today.
I'm going to start with something that I think is also important about facts. Because recently on your show here...
I was just going to get to that.
Good. Yeah. Helping you out.
You want me to ask you the question?
Yeah. No, look, some of you have accused me of being a traitor to my country, a Russian asset, a Trojan horse, or a useful idiot, I think was the term that you used. Which basically means that I'm naive or lack intelligence to know what's going on.
They use that.
I want to let your viewers know exactly who I am.
All right.
Set the record straight. I am a patriot. I love our country. I am a strong and intelligent woman of color, and I have dedicated almost my entire adult life to protecting the safety, security, and the freedom of all Americans in this country. It was the attacks on 9/11.
We're getting a little bit far ahead of ourselves, but Franklin Graham finds you refreshing. He doesn't find me refreshing. Richard Spencer, the white nationalist leader, says he could vote for you.
Joy, this is why
you're on Tucker Carlson at least 10 times. Why don't you go on Chris Wallace's show?
This is why I'm here, because you and other people continue to spread these innuendos that have nothing to do with who I am.
Well, Hillary Clinton started it, and then you shot back at her, boy. You called her the queen of warmongers.
You doubled down, unfortunately, you doubled down on the baseless accusations that she made that strikes at the core of who I am. I'm a soldier. Because of the attacks on 9/11, I enlisted in the military to go after and defeat and destroy the evil that visited us on that day. I've served now for over 16 years, deployed twice the Middle East during the height of the war, where every single day I saw firsthand the terribly high human cost. It's why I ran for Congress.
We actually have the clip of Hillary Clinton, just to put this in context of what we're talking about. Let's take a look at that.
Any predictions, but I think they've got their eye on somebody who's currently in the Democratic primary and are grooming her to be the third-party candidate. She's the favorite of the Russians. They have a bunch of, sites and bots and other ways of supporting her so far. That's assuming Jill Stein will give it up, which she might not, because she's also a Russian asset.
So really? I mean, this is outrageous. This is outrageous and offensive on so many levels. I've served as a member of Congress now for almost 7 years, receiving high-level national security and intelligence briefings, serving on the Foreign Affairs Committee, the Armed Services Committee, the Homeland Security Committee, working to ensure the safety and security of the people of this country. This is why I'm running for president, to continue that commitment of service.
So are you surprised, though, that when people see bots and things and all the things that we've sort of been seeing heading your way, that people have these questions? Because she's not the only one. Hillary, I don't think, is the only one. So what she's saying is she feels they are grooming you. You're saying nobody's grooming me. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm a soldier and a patriot.
It's offensive to me as a soldier, as an American, as a member of Congress, as a veteran, and frankly, as a woman, to be so demeaned in
But you
such
called
a way.
her the personification of rock.
So demeaned
She's a woman
in such
too.
a way. Well, I'm pointing to the fact that she has continued this legacy of being the world's police around the world, that has waged wars costing the lives of thousands of my brothers and sisters in uniform. I'm speaking out against that and
What's
to
your evidence
change
to that?
to change.
Well, can I?
Are you
can I-
serious?
Let's hear it.
Are you serious?
Let's hear it.
I served in the war
Not
in
you,
Iraq.
her. You're saying that she's-
exactly.
she's a
I
warmonger.
served
How do
in
you
the
come
war
up with
in
that?
Iraq
Yeah.
that she championed. She championed a regime change war
Did you not
in
believe
Libya.
in that war?
I believe the lies that were told to us.
Well, so did she.
So it is indisputable. It is indisputable to say anything other than the fact
Well, this- can I-
that
can I
Hillary.
say
Let me just close this out. That Hillary Clinton, throughout her career, has led with a foreign policy of interventionism and being the world's police, going and toppling dictators in other countries that has caused such destruction and loss of life. I'm against that. I'm running for president to change that. Rather than actually debate me on the issues, she and others are resorting to these smear tactic campaigns, seeking to undermine me, smear my character, and sending a message to anyone who dissents. Stand, toe the line, or you too will be smeared.
Tulsi went in on Joy. But Megan and Whoopi and Abby sort of took a back seat to this. I mean, Tulsi went after Joy. Way to have your comrades back, so to speak. I don't know.
I've never said, and I don't think Hillary Clinton thinks that you're a witting asset. You might be an unwitting asset. Not that that means you're stupid, but people can be used.
Well, that's exactly what it means, though.
But
That's
the other
exactly
thing,
what it
the
means.
other thing that
And
confuses me,
it's-
wait, I have one more question. You're on state TV all the time. Why do you go on
What's
Fox,
TV?
Fox Channel, which is a
trying to reach out to another
propaganda network, 16 times with Tucker Carlson? I never see you with Chris Wallace or that other guy, what's his name, Behar.
Well,
Why aren't you on with them? They're definitely middle of the road. Why do you go on with Tucker, who's a liar and a propagandist?
So let me start with how offensive it is to say that I am a witting or unwitting asset of a foreign country, working against the interests of our people and our country, the
Not
country that
deliberately.
I am willing
Not
to lay my
deliberately.
life down for. So if you're saying it's not deliberately, then you are implying
It could be.
that I am too stupid and too naive and lack the intelligence
No.
to know what I am doing. You raised the second
ahead.
issue about why I
Yes.
go on Fox News.
Yeah.
I go on Tucker Carlson, go on Brett Baer, go on Sean Hannity, go on MSNBC, go on CNN. I am here to speak to every single American in this country about the unifying leadership that I want to bring as president. Not just speak to those who agree with me,
It's nice to think that that
but
could
to
happen.
speak with those who may disagree with me, recognizing that I'm asking for the opportunity to serve every single person in this country. We have to come together.
So when I watched the video, what I can take away from me is I don't think Tulsi. So, saw the clip. This is how I feel. I feel that both Hillary Clinton and Tulsi Gabbard are right. How can that be? You can't have both one or the other. You know, they're both right. I actually think that Tulsi was going to run as the third-party candidate, but as soon as she realized that she was being indirectly groomed by the Russians, and I think she realized this. I think she doesn't want to admit it, but I do. I believe Tulsi was an unwitting Russian doll. I actually saw so mad because I think she really did want to run as a third-party candidate, but I think she's not now. I think she realized that what Hillary had said was true, and she couldn't answer the bot question, that all the bots and all the ads that are coming from Russia are directed at you, and that she couldn't answer that. She couldn't answer that question. She didn't want to answer that question because she knows that I think what happened was she realized she was being used by the Russians, and it really bothered her. And she says, I'm not. And, you know, it just bothered her, and it really undermined who she is as a person. Anyway, subscribe to Christopher Tuesday's Days of the Week of the Crazy. Subscribe to Christopher Tuesday's craziness, because it is all crazy here. Hit the like button, and then later on, unlike the video. But just like it for a little bit. Maybe like it for a week or 2 or 3. And then later on, unlike the video. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about Tulsi Gabbard and Joy Behar. Tell me if you think Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian bot. I mean, a Russian doll. Tell me if you think Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian doll. I love you. Talk to you later.